evening, and welcome to the Bethlehem Broadcasting System News. I'm Elizabeth of Jerusalem. Tonight, a special report on the census. The recent decree for a census has caused a flurry of activity in and around Judea. But before the counting can begin, thousands of people must wind their way home to their birthplaces from the far corners of our fair land. Let's go now to a live report just outside Bethlehem. Here is our travel correspondent, Zach the Samaritan.
Thank you, Elizabeth. As you can see behind me, there's a steady stream of travelers heading into town. Excuse me, ma'am, what's your name?
Oh, hello. Am I on TV?
Yes, ma'am. May we have your name, please?
Esther. Esther, from the Eastern Valley.
And Esther, why are you heading into Bethlehem?
I'm going with my husband. He needs to be counted in the census. Dave, come over here. Dave, look, we're on TV.
TV? No. Really? Well, bust my seams.
Yes, sir. So you're a native of Bethlehem?
I'm born and raised here. I'm a tent maker by trade, as was my father, my father's father, and my father's father.
We get the picture, thank you.
Sorry.
Tell us about your trip.
Well, it wasn't too bad, and the road's okay, and you meet some nice people.
Oh, tell him about the nice young couple we met the first night out, dear.
Oh, yeah. What were their names? Joseph and
Mary.
Sorry.
She was the sweetest young thing and very pregnant.
Yeah, they were both really nervous. Obviously, their first child. You know, I remember when Esther and I had our first child. It was a stormy night in the city.
I think he gets the picture, dear.
Sorry.
Tell him about the couple.
Well, we left them behind that next day. You know, Joseph was kind of keeping a slow pace because of Mary's condition. You know.
Yes. Well, it looks like the crowd is thinning out here, Elizabeth. In fact, we're almost the only ones left. The little town of Bethlehem is becoming quite still.
Well, we better keep moving if we expect to find a room for the night.
Sorry. Always worrying for nothing. You know, I'm sure there are plenty of rooms if we're not too picky.
Well, that's the story from the road to Bethlehem.
Bye. Sorry.
Back to you, Elizabeth.
Thanks, Zach. We'll be right back with more news after this commercial break.
Say, are you bothered by the odor your favorite camel gives off after a long day under the sun? Is your stable beginning to draw flies? After a long day on your camel's back, does your spouse say, "Welcome home, sweaty," instead of "sweetie"? Well, come clean with Quick Clean Camel Cleaner. It really does the trick, and it's so easy to use. Simply rub the pleasant-smelling lotion on your camel's skin once every hour for 3 days, and before you can say Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, you'll have the sweetest-smelling dromedary on the block. And it smells great, too. So remember, look for Quick Clean Camel Cleaner in the easy roll-on bottle. And for those stubborn smells, try new 20 Camel Team Strength in the 5-gallon bucket.
Continuing our special report, the census has created a tremendous impact on Bethlehem's hotel industry. For more on this story, we go to our business reporter, Shekel.
Did you ever need a room for the night but couldn't find one? Even a cut-rate one that doesn't put a chocolate on your pillow or give you a little coffee pot and a pre-measured packet of coffee? Well, be glad you aren't a traveler staying in this town tonight. Due to the census, the inns are full and there isn't a room to be found. Excuse me, but I don't suppose you have any rooms? Oh, yes, I see. What if I told you that I'm a famous reporter for the Bethlehem Broadcasting System?
There's no room at the inn.
Not even a little room?
Nope. No room.
How about a closet?
Look, buddy, what part of no don't you understand?
Well,
I'll tell you how bad it is. I had a couple stop in here earlier this evening. He looked dog tired, and she was obviously close to having a baby. I had to turn even them away.
that's awful.
Well, yeah, it didn't make me feel too good either. I had a family of my own. But like the sign says, no vacancy. Anyway, the best I could do was to direct them to the stable out back. At least there's a manger filled with hay. I mean, in case the baby's born tonight, you know. Ugh. Is it getting cold out here or what? I think I'll get him some more blankets.
It's so nice to see a little human kindness in this old world. Well, if you arrive in Bethlehem tonight, it looks like stables are all that's left. Imagine sleeping in a manger. Away in a manger. That reminds me of a song. Let's hear it.
Down his sweet head.
Reporting on the ins and outs of the hotel business, I'm your business reporter, Shackle.
Thank you, Shekel. We'll be back with the weather right after this.
One little, two little, three little people, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little people, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little people, marked 10 in our book.
The census isn't senseless. It's the law.
Welcome back to the Bethlehem Broadcasting System news. Well, how's that family in the stable going to feel before tonight's over, Ob?
Well, in all my years as a staff weatherologist, I don't think I've ever recommended covering up your people as well as your plants. They might be a tad chilly. However, the days will be right pretty. The insects are plentiful, and that indicates a wet spring with plenty of thunderstorms. And the camel grass is still green, which means the herds will have plenty of food. Oh, this just in. We're getting some reports of an unusually bright star located over the downtown Bethlehem area. As a matter of fact, those who've seen it say it's the brightest star they've ever seen. We have a reporter on location right now. Jacob, can you hear me? Are you there?
I hear you fine, Obadiah. This star is extremely bright. It seems to be shining a beautiful clear beam of starlight down somewhere in Bethlehem. But people are getting really excited. Can you hear this crowd behind me? It sounds like they're starting to sing.
Let me move in closer.
Wow, they are wound up. Let me see if I can interview a few of these people. Your Highnesses, are you three following the star?
Most definitely.
Affirmative.
Yes, we are. We've been following this star of wonder for several days.
And where have you come from?
From the Far East.
So you're the three kings from the Orient. The perfect light? The light from the star, right? And what do you expect to find there? Gold?
Definitely not.
Negative, something much more valuable.
Something that's value cannot be measured.
But Magi, what could possibly be so valuable?
A baby.
There you have it, Obadiah, a baby. A baby?
Thanks, Jacob. We're looking forward to hearing more from you as that story develops. Elizabeth?
We'll be right back after this break.